are at odds of 125 to 1 to win the World Series. They are at 60 to 1 odds to win the National League pennant and 150 to 1 odds to win the National League West. The San Diego Padres postseason losing streak rolled on, as they have not been to the postseason since 2006. A 68-win season put them in last place in the National League West for the first time since 2011. Manager Andy Green had a tough time in his first year in charge, and 2017 could be much of the same, which means not enough offense and a pitching staff that is not good enough to overcome that. It's scary to think how bad the San Diego offense would be without Wil Myers, who hit 28 home runs and also stole 28 bases to earn a new contract. The Padres need someone else to step up and help Myers on the offensive end, and Hunter Renfroe and Ryan SCHIMPF are the most likely candidates. The Padres stole a lot of bases, and they had to generate runs somehow. They'll probably stick with that, led by Wil Myers and Travis Jankowski, as Green lets his players loose on the base paths. The Padres don't have a lineup that scares anyone, and that isn't likely to change. The Padres were also terrible in the field, and they can't afford that either. The Padres had a number one starter in Drew Pomeranz, but they traded him to Boston, and now they're going with, well, who knows? Jhoulys Chacin, Clayton Richard, and Trevor Cahill are the most likely pitchers, and only one Cahill, who turns 29 in March, is under 30. Jhoulys Chacin and Clayton Richard both split time between starting in the bullpen to varying degrees of success. The Padres did sign Jered Weaver, but there is no way they can depend on him at this point in his career. Ryan Butcher is very good middle reliever, but the rest of the group is average at best. And as for the closer, it seems likely it would be Brandon Maurer, with competition from Kevin Quackenbush, which is fine, although they might not get many chances. Last season saw the San Diego Padres go 68-94. They were 39-42 at home and 29-52 on the road. The team went 80-77-5 on the over-under. Taking a look at some players to watch in 2017, Wil Myers had high hopes for his career, and they've come to fruition in San Diego. Now with an $80 million deal over 6 years, he has to live up to that contract. Myers just turned 26 in December, and the Padres are hoping for an even bigger season from him, and they really need it. Hunter Renfroe played 11 games last season and hit 4 home runs, which is good enough for the Padres to make him their starting right fielder. He just turned 25 in January, so Renfroe still has some growing to do. But the power is there, and the Padres will give him every chance to prove it. Trevor Cahill pitched 50 games and started 1 with the Chicago Cubs. And again, he is probably the best candidate for the number 1 starter role in San Diego. Cahill was a top-of-the-line starter earlier in his career and had between 10 and 18 wins through his first 4 seasons. The Padres don't need him to do that, but at least they need him to be decent. Jered Weaver turns 34 in October, and while he was better in his last year with the Los Angeles Angels, he was only marginally better. The fact that he said he had a dead arm in spring training is not encouraging. The Padres had to take a chance on him, but they should not expect anything. For more information and statistics on this event and every other sporting event this week, check out bangthebook.com. Bang the Book is your best resource for sports betting information before you make your weekly assault on the sports books.